Hi guys. Hello. We're going to have some discussion about projects that are going on at the GAR Hall, and I guess the floor is open to discussion.
Okay. Well, last Tuesday I know the group from the Senior Center met with you guys. And through extension we worked with that group a little bit, but really they kind of came out of Horizons, the study groups and that we did. And I think the Senior Center has always lacked a little bit of direction as far as where that group was going, and a couple different groups, congregate meals and so on. And I think they're much more focused now. And so I appreciate you guys meeting with them on Tuesday, and I met with them then on Wednesday and again on Friday. And Laura Zimmerman with the Chamber has also been meeting with them. And Chamber Main Street came in and did some layouts that I think Laura shared with you. And we took those and discussed them on Wednesday and then again on Friday. But I just want to, let you know where they're at. I think the group is more focused. They're working on their fundraising. They'll have a fundraising on the 29th. They're going to do biscuits and gravy that morning. And then they've got their endowment grant, and I know you guys have committed some money. And I've talked to them about the improvements you've made so far, and they're appreciative, and they're not planning on asking for more money from you. I think they understand that. If they want more improvements, they should work on their fundraising.
We had all four of them in last Tuesday in an open meeting, and we've had some history with, you're absolutely right as far as the direction and things, and went through the history. The ownership and charge of the building was moved to the Board of Supervisors in 1917, and we did the improvements to the windows and the doors in advance of what's going on now with the endowment grants and those kinds of things. Had some discussion about the fact that the Senior Citizen Center had the lease from the Board of Supervisors, started in 1977. Then they in turn sublet to the congregate meals. And there's been some discussion and lack of understanding, I guess, between the two groups as far as what expectations are of each. And the Board of Supervisors signed as the agent for the application of the endowment grant. When we talked about what's going to happen with that grant, which meant the bathroom change. We're doing some work in the pantry, and there's a stairs that's going to be fixed. Just multiple things, and I think everyone was on the same page that the auditor is the custodial person for the county for the building, and that those funds would need to come through here to be expended. And I think we made some progress, and so right now we kind of looked at the building last week. The ceiling is in need of repair, and as part of our money in kind, our custodians have agreed to build the walls and things for the bathroom change. And we're now trying to decide what to do about the ceiling before these walls are built. And I guess we need to talk about that today, and ask Chuck and Mark to be here to also visit about that and get some direction as to what we're going to do.
So in line with that, Lois Warmy, who was a Nearing, so Alan Nearing's sister, Lois works in the design college on campus, but she also has an extension appointment. And she comes out and helps in all the counties with layout of public buildings and things like that. We asked Lois to come out, and I met with Lois on Friday and the staff over there, and we looked at the whole layout of the kitchen and everything. And it gives us another opinion. They'll come up with some drawings. She also took digital pictures, and the nice thing is she takes them back to her campus group, and the students can work on it. And in about 3 weeks or so, they'll come back with some digital mock-ups for us and some layouts that they would suggest looking at. And with the intentions of it being work that the majority, we could get volunteers to do a lot of the work. And I know not the construction of the bathroom in that, but some of the other layout and moving some countertops and furniture and things.
And I think this first level is taking care of the bathrooms and
Yes.
and doing some things in the meeting room. We'd encourage them to do their fundraising, and if they are able to do that down the line and to do some remodel in the kitchen, that would be fine. But I guess right now the focus is doing the bathroom work and the
Exactly.
the grant work.
And they all agreed on that, everybody knows that. What I would ask is that, can we wait, were you going to get started on that immediately? Or could we wait a few weeks until we see some drawings in case there was a little bit different input from?
As far as the bathroom stuff?
Correct. She's not going to change the structure of the bathroom. What she's going to do is, of course, make sure it's ADA compliant, but then change that back area there. What she's suggesting is maybe moving their office back to be across from that bathroom then in the back. And again, nothing more that we're going to ask you to do, but that group would take care of it at the same time.
What are you talking about in office, Tom?
They've got their desk and everything right as you come in front.
Okay.
They want to move that to the back and get that out. Keep the front area for dining and gathering and create it more of an area that would be more logical for her.
The layout plans that you talked about earlier that Laura Zimmerman shared, are those different than what ISU?
They'll be pretty close. The bathroom will stay in the same spot, but they talked about storage and some other things. So no major things. Now in the kitchen, they talked about moving their stoves all together and their refrigerators all together and grouping things logically how they should be. But again, it's really not much construction, if you will. It's more reorganization. And their charge is to, once they see that, to find volunteers to take care of it. But certainly the bathroom is the priority to move it where we've talked about.
We have some kind of time frame. It's on my desk. I think we have to be completed by March of 10
For the endowment?
for the endowment grant part of it, which includes the bathroom and the stuff in the dining hall type area. So,
But immediately, you're not wanting to get it done within the next month or anything?
well, I guess that's the input of the carpenter crew. What does it matter to you guys when you do the construction part of it?
Well, I guess not. We were gonna cut the hole this afternoon in the basement.
And that needs to be done regardless.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything we would change about the structure of the bathroom. You know, it's going to be where it's going to be.
Well, with changing the site of the bathroom, the existing bathroom, into the other side, we have to make an opening in the basement wall
To join the two.
To join the two.
Yep.
And so that would have nothing to do with.
And you're going to make that into like a doorway. Is that, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I mean, that's all basic. We all agree on that.
It's kind of, in visiting with, there's kind of three groups. There's the communities, the senior center, who has a lease on the building, and then there's the Elder Bridge Meals on Wheels group, and then there's the Verizon's group. So you have three, and I think one thing that was good that came out of that meeting is anything they do, we own the building, and they just, even though regardless they raise money, we control the building, we control.
Yep.
They just because they raise some money doesn't mean that they have control over what's done there.
And I think
and
that
it reminds them that they got to work through Jim and us with anything they do.
I agree. And those are the discussions we had last week as well.
Yeah.
Any designs that they're given, we'll bring to you guys and discuss with you, but we want to keep the integrity of the building, the historical aspects of it, so we don't want to change any of that. Most of it's just cosmetic and layout stuff. But they certainly understand that it's your building and you guys can say yea or nay.
And that was when we started we were asking for prioritization, and
Yep.
we did the window and door exit doors first just because of the utility costs and